Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to Where Wendy Travels, Where Wendy Creates. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about my excitement that we have just booked 2 more river cruises, and this time we are going on AMA waterways. And so I had a couple of brochures out here, so you might want to take advantage of the brochures. This is a river book that I purchased on all the castles and palaces on the Rhine when I was on a Rhine cruise. Absolutely gorgeous, incredible trip. So my friends, why river cruise? Well, I've got some notes here I'm going to keep referring to. First of all, it's absolutely beautiful. Your hotel is your cruise ship and it goes anywhere you go. So it's more intimate. A river cruise ship usually fits, I want to say, about 120 people on the cruise ship. So you have a lot more intimate dinners, a lot more intimate socialization. You get to know a lot of your fellow river cruise individuals who are on that trip with you, which can add for some excellent photo opportunities and a lot more friends, some of which you may be in touch with for the rest of your life. So it's really a great way to build relationships, have friends, and take advantage of that smaller group, more attention. The tours that we take are generally about 20 people or less. I've actually been on a tour where I'm one of 5, one of 6. So it's really, really nice to be able to travel, to get to ask those questions, be right up front with the tour guide if you choose to be, and get those questions answered. So also you get to be so much more pampered. The one-on-one doesn't only work for the tour guides, but it's also your tour director. It's also your ship captain. You can have more opportunity to go to the bridge, to see different parts of the ship, to have one-on-one service on your table service, and you usually have the same waiter or waitress with you. You get to know your cabin people who take care of you. Lots of great reasons to take a river cruise. Also, more personalized, more active. You get to choose whether you want a bicycle ride, you want to walk, you want to hike, you want to be on a bus. Lots of options. More active tours, more tours to choose from. Especially with AMA Waterways, all of the excursions have been included. So I'm very excited about that opportunity to take advantage of all or as many of the different tours that they offer that I want. Now, several times they'll have the choice of 4 or 5 at the same time. So you do have to choose which one you think best fits your desires for that day. You can change your mind, just let your tour director know. They are very, very easy to please and welcoming to your changes because, again, it's such a more small, more intimate group. Professional chefs. We have had the delight of having exquisite cuisine, both decorative on the plate as well as beautiful, well laid out, well displayed, and magnifique. And just like any other cruise, if you want 2 of something, you want 3 of something, they are very, very happy to accommodate you. And we'll tell you a little tidbit about Sylvia. Sylvia went on a couple of these cruises with us, and the chef found out that she loved a certain dessert and actually had that dessert specifically made for her each and every night of the last 3 nights of the cruise. So absolutely tailored to you. If you want to be spoiled, perhaps a river cruise is what you're looking for. We also have on board our ships personal trainers. So with AMA Waterways, they're much more attuned to your needs, attuned to your desires. And if you want to exercise, you want to work out, there's not only a weight room, there's a personal trainer that will assist you. And I've seen them eat with you. I've seen them do everything, because when you're on an AMA Waterways cruise, it's almost like they're part of the family if you invite them in. So it's absolutely so many choices, such a delight. Your tour director, absolutely wonderful. She was with us on the pre-cruise. She was with us on the post-cruise. They really get to know you, get to know your likes, your dislikes, and really become part of the overall positive experience of the entire trip. So I am so excited about our upcoming trips. Again, like I said, when you get on the ship, you're welcomed, and you go to your cabin room, you unpack at your leisure, you put your suitcases away, and you don't touch them again for the length of the journey. Now, oftentimes I'll see the 7-day, the 10-day, and the back-to-back 14-day. So the cruises do vary. Most of them are 7 days in length. So you can opt to have the pre-cruise and the post-cruise, which are land tours as well. Absolutely so many choices that you can take advantage of. Captain and crew, the last day, the captain actually sits with you. On the Christmas cruises, the captain is Santa Claus. It's really, really neat to see the captain and all of his staff, the chef, all of their staff, everybody on the whole cruise ship working together to please you. They get out there, they dance for you, they sing for you. It's really, really amazing to see, and such a delight. Sightsee on the river. While you're on the cruise ship, you've got both sides of the ship, the front of the ship, the back of the ship, to enjoy all these beautiful sights and sceneries that you don't get to take advantage of when you're on a tour bus. You also can get up and move around, you can exercise, you can play games, they've got a game room, anything you're looking to do, they want to accommodate. So it's really a lovely way to see Europe, a lovely way to see so many different river systems. You're sightseeing right there from the river, whole new views. Sip and sail every single day. They have a sip and sail. It's usually around 5 o'clock. You have your full bar open to you during that time. I haven't had them say no yet. So it's absolutely amazing. Now, they do not have the top shelf liquors, okay? They don't have the top shelf available. I'm very pleased with the mixed drinks and with everything they offer. Every day is a new flavor of drink. You can opt for that. You can opt for anything you want. Free alcohol, free soda for the full hour. Also with lunch and dinner, you get the option of the free wine or sparkling wine or sodas with your meals, unlimited. Very nice opportunity. I don't see that I need to drink outside of that. Every once in a while, you may want to drink. You are perfectly welcome to get that at any time. That bar is always open and available to you. Coffee and tea, also available to you at any time. World-class entertainment. Let me talk about this. We have, often the ship's captain will pull over to the side in between two stops, pick up an entertainer or an entire band, let them off at the next stop. So you have an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of absolutely incredible entertainment, free. It's included with your cruise. And everyone on the ship, since there's only 120, 140 people on the ship, they can all be in that lounge and enjoy that entertainment for free. So it's really fun. It's really, you get up close and personal with these entertainers as well. Singers, dancers, you name it, we've enjoyed having them come on board. Also, when you're on a cruise on the river, you're not getting the waves. You're on a flat, beautiful river, and when you do get the bumps, it's usually in the locks. There's, I should look this up, there's over 60 or 80 locks. I believe it's on the Rhine. So you're always going up or down in a lock because, again, with it's really cool. So you can be outside and watch this, or even from your dining room table and watch this. As you go into a lock, the boat stops, it gets close to one side, and then they raise the water level or they lower the water level, and you get to pass on through. It's really a very interesting engineering process, and they've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. So to see the modern style is not that much different from what it used to be. It's just in much bigger scale. So it's really cool to see. Personal transfers, no questions, no nervousness. You've got a tour guide. It takes the stress out of your vacation. They give you every single day a daily planner, and you can choose from those excursions. Not to mention, when you book your trip, or when you're even looking at the trip, you have an overview of a couple of sentences, and then when you book your trip, you get more detail, and then when they finalize the final things, like 3 months out, 6 months out, they'll give you the full list so you can really choose which excursions you want. And just remember, you can change your mind, so that's okay as well. Every detail is thought up. Every need that you have, they're just, the cabin crew, amazing. The crew, just absolutely amazing so far. We've been on 5. I've got 2 more we just booked, so I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait to share those with you. And please, please, please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and go back in the history of Where Wendy Travels, and you can take a look at the last couple of cruises that I've taken last year. Absolutely incredible trips. I don't have the first ones videoed because I wasn't doing the YouTube at that time, but I think you're going to be so impressed and add this to the possibilities or the bucket list, having a cruise on a river cruise. So very, very exciting. It's the safest way to immerse yourself in another culture because you're with the tour guides. It takes away the fear, it takes away the stress, it takes away the hassle. Once you've done a couple of these, you are going to be so much more confident to travel through country on your own. As formal or informal as you like. It used to be just in the very, very recent past where they asked you to be formal for the dinners, especially the captain dinner or the exclusive meals. Now, as long as you're with a collar, you have some kind of khakis or non-jean material, they're pretty good with that because they're moving more to a casual, comfortable, want you to enjoy, smart pack for your cruises. So you don't have to have 2 and 3 suitcases. You can narrow yourself down to 1 or 2 and be very happy with these cruises and feel like you're one of the group. You're never any different. You will have people dressing formal, but it is not required. Wines inspired by the country you're in. It's not a set kind of wine. If you go through France, you're going to have wines from France. If you go through Spain, the same. You're going to have the taste, the food, the flavor of whatever country you're traveling through. And these chefs, professional chefs, are really, really trained, really, really good about doing that. So you are going to be so happy. Sip and sail on board. Ice cream. A lot of places you go, ice cream is not included in the meal plan. Well, here it is. You can have ice cream. It's wonderful. We've been on the different ships. We're going to go on more ships. They have a good handful of ships, so you have a wide variety of ships, usually 2 or 3 taking the same virtually the same tour in the same places on the river. There just may not be the same time. Another thing to think about is when you're on a cruise ship, you may be docked side by side someone. So like all these videos tell you, close the window curtains. That way you'll never be embarrassed when you wake up, you go to bed, you walk into your room. Just close the curtains when you're not in the room. Also helps with keeping that room the temperature you wanted it to be when you were in it. You may have to step over another ship to get out. They do their best for handicapped, and they really, really treat you well. Most of the AMA ships now have an elevator. They either take advantage of all of the rooms to then go to the meal plan, but always let your tour guide know if you have any, not the tour guide, well, yes, the tour guide, but also when you book your trip, let them know if you have any needs, special assistance, special diet. they really do their best to accommodate you. So I hope you've enjoyed this really brief overview on AMA waterways, or just taking any river cruise. It's a great way to stay in your comfort zone and get out of your comfort zone at the same time with somebody around you who is experienced, who knows what they're doing, who knows the language. Don't worry about the language, because they will help you with the language. They are there for all of your needs. And happy travels, my friends. Have a great day.